my house that I grew up in Georgia. We call it the Georgia house because we don't live there anymore, but it was haunted.
Hey everybody, so now I am here in Atlanta at the Varsity. It's right there. I am so excited to try this. It's been so long since I've had it. Okay, so you guys can see this is the line. Okay, so I'm about to order. Hey. Okay, so I would like to get... I feel like right here. I had to go get my Uber.
Hey everybody, I am back from the Varsity Atlanta. I went and ordered all of that food. I am so hungry. It smells so greasy and so delicious. So here's all my boxes. I'm gonna start pulling everything out and then we'll start opening up and seeing what everything I ordered. But first off, I'd like to show off my awesome cool new hat. They're like these little paper hat things that you just get for free if you go and just, you know. Yeah, so I'm gonna go give them out to everybody. The Varsity. Okay. Oh, and so I got, this is the orange juice, like the orange drink. And then I also got the orange Frosty. Oh, I don't know if you can see that. It looks so good. I know, I just hope this is, I mean, I was like, I had this whole goal. I was gonna go order everything on the menu and take one bite of each thing because that's just what I wanted to do. But there's a lot more things on the menu that I remembered. So I just kind of got like the few basics that I thought were gonna be like the best. All right. The orange shake's like a creamsicle. It's so good. Okay, so I don't know which box is which. So I'm just going to kind of do an unboxing of everything, I guess. This one is the the chili cheese fries. They're like a lot of trash. I should have gotten some trays or something. Actually, okay, let me just reset up a little bit. Because I didn't get plates. I ordered it to go because I think everyone eats it out of the box. But that's not going to be very easy or very, you know, good to see. Get all set up right here. Oh, look, there's a little tray. So these are supposed to be my chili cheese fries. I think this is my double chili burger. I asked him if there was cheese, melted cheese, and he said no, just slices. This is obviously melted cheese. Because I would have gotten extra. I got my ranch and honey mustard in case I needed extra dipping. I did have to pay extra for those, which I wasn't thrilled about, but whatever. Here's my onion rings. I think this is the chili cheese hamburger. Here's my chili cheese hot dog. Here's a bunch of onions. I don't know where I'm supposed to put those. Oh my gosh. This is what I was really looking forward to. The slaw dogs. Look at those. I don't know if they're gonna focus. Okay, I don't know. I'll put those right there. I'm so excited. Ooh, I wish I had plates though. I should have asked for more little like cups or whatever. But my hotel room's clean. It's a clean towel. I don't know. So this is their glorious burger. I think it's just like a stacked burger. It looks like it has bacon, lettuce, tomato. I don't know. Okay, move over, onions. I keep on moving you and spilling you everywhere. And this last little masterpiece is my chili cheese slaw dog that also has mustard on it. So there we go. The Varsity. So I have my little picture. I gotta get like picture perfect. Okay, maybe I'm just throw all these condiments over here. Here we go. The Varsity. I'm just gonna put this hat over here. My Varsity hat, which is like not supposed to be worn like this, but I'm gonna wear it like this anyway. Oh my gosh. So here, let me move these so I can give you guys a really good view. of all my Varsity fast food. This is gonna be so delicious. Oh, they're chili. Oh my god, I'm so hungry. Ooh. Ooh. Got a little kick to it. I'm just gonna pour in a little bit because these fries are looking kind of soggy, and so I don't want them to be like totally grossed out and soggy. You know how, that's why I asked them to deliver it on the side, because sometimes when you order things to go and then like the sauce and the cheese just makes everything soggy, and I don't like that. I'd rather be crispy, but I think their fries just might be soggy in general. It looks like like dog food, but it's gonna be so good. Oh wait, I bet you I'm supposed to put the onions on top of this. There. Yeah, so good. Oh, bon appetit. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, the onion rings are amazing. Like a sweet onion. Varsity. Trying to get my weird picture thumbnail. Okay. So obviously I am in Atlanta right now. I don't even know where to start. Let me get another anyway. I'm having so much fun. Something about me is that I actually grew up in Georgia. I have my knuckles. But I don't come out here very often, so it is always a treat to be able to come back. I have fond memories of living out here. I went to high school out here, middle school, part of elementary school. Part of me wishes I could go back. I want to go like up to where I used to live and go look at my old house. But I just don't have enough time this trip, so I'm not going to. But I'm going to tell you something really cool about the house I grew up in. So, okay, so this is the chili cheese slaw dog, like coleslaw on top. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I'm gonna dip some cheese in it. Man, I wish I would have ordered like 5 extra cheeses. They're just so fantastic. Oops. Orange drink. Label it. Oh my gosh. And then here's the orange shake. Oh my gosh, this thing's so good. Excuse me. Okay, so here's my cool story. My house that I grew up in Georgia, we call it the Georgia house because we don't live there anymore, but it was haunted. So, and I swear by this, it was haunted. And it wasn't just my family or me that saw it. It was like other people, friends that would come over, like people that you would hire to come like fix something, like a handyman or whatever. They would sense it. They would see it. Like anybody who came over, you just knew because you would hear footsteps. Lights would flicker. You know, all those basic like ghost story places or ghost stories. Those things would all happen. But what made our house different was that you could hear voices, and it wasn't like a TV or it wasn't like a neighbor yelling, because you can hear that and you can kind of tell what direction it's coming from. It was like you would hear these voices and it would just be everywhere. You could hear it from everywhere. It was just so weird, and it was always kind of muffled, but you could hear the distinct voices. You could hear sometimes you could make out what they were saying, which they were never really talking about anything interesting, just like music where they were talking about like, oh, did you see that, or I saw them, you know, like something just like as if you're having a conversation with your bro. So okay, my camera's about to reset in 5 seconds, so let me just get ready to restart it. Oh, hold on. Did I get it? Yeah, I I got it. Okay. So, okay, I'm gonna take a bite. With my food. This is a glorious burger. I hope anything happens. Oh, there's a towel. Oops, I just knocked over my shake. Okay, so here's my best story about the haunted house. So, when I was a teenager, 13, 14, you know, this is kind of like before phones really took over and like electronics really took over people's lives. So, even though we were like 13, 14, we still played games. And so my brother and my best friend and I, middle of the day, we were just like, let's go play hide and seek. And our house was like big enough that you could, you know, you could do that. And so we'll pretend like this is like our the span of our house. Like here's the stairwell in the middle, like front doors here. There's like a hallway that kind of goes for kitchens here, family room, other family room, dining room, all this stuff. Main living room was over here. So my best friend and I, we were in this like family room in the front of the house, and we were hiding behind a couch, like, you know, as if like she's right here and I'm right here. And my brother came around like the front end. And so we were bad at playing hide and seek, so we were like poking our heads up above the couch, and like my brother came around and he was like, oh, I got you, and we're like, no, you didn't, you know, banter like teenagers do. And it was right then, it was like a mass, a black mass, an apparition in the middle of the day, like as lit up as it is right now, just walked right in front of us. Well, it was like some brothers over here were on this way. It was like angled like this, so he was walking like this way, and he didn't stop. But you could see like the silhouette of the apparition. It was like his head. You couldn't see like defined features, but you could see like his head, his neck, and then like the body. Maybe about 6 foot, 6'2", something like right in that range. It was like tall. So my best friend and I are on this side, my brother's on this side, and we all just kind of like, we were mid-giggle, like, oh, you didn't catch me, and all of a sudden we all just stop. It was like something kind of, well, it's like, you know it's not supposed to be there, and you know you're seeing it, and so, but we all just kind of, we all saw it, and we all stopped, and we just went into like this trance of silence, because at that point, you know, your mind's like, I shouldn't be seeing this, but you're seeing it. And so we watch. And it didn't like just go, I mean, we blinked our eyes and everything, so it wasn't like one of those like, you see it and you blink and it disappears. It was like, you know, a split second. It was like a good 5 seconds, if not longer, that it just like strolled right in the middle of us. And maybe we sat there for like 10 seconds after it like kind of just vanished. And we just sit there in silence, because it's like, what do you say? Like, you know you just saw that, but you don't know if they saw it. And you're like, do I just admit that there's something wrong with me, that I literally just saw something that shouldn't be there walk across the living room? And I don't remember who said it first, but it was kind of like a, did you just, and we're like, yeah, and then we're like, we just walked across, and so, you know, we're rehashing it, and we're just like, but at that point, you know, we were home alone, so we were scared. Or it's like, you know, you saw something you shouldn't see, and we were scared. And so what does every kid do when they're scared? They go up to their mom and dad's room and go get in bed or get under the covers. Apparently this made sense. So the three of us, me, my best friend, and my brother, we walked upstairs to my mom and dad's room and laid on the bed. I'm sure we probably got under the covers too, because, you know, I know that's just, it was so crazy that we saw this, because we were waiting for our mom. My mom probably just went to the grocery store or something real quick, but we were like 13, 14, so it's okay to be home alone for a little while. We were good kids and we weren't doing anything bad. Obviously, we play hide and seek in our spare time, so it was just like crazy. So that is like my number one best ghost story, and about the Georgia house. Is so freaking haunted, and I have reconnected. You know, I've lost touch with my best friend, but we are reconnected on, you know, like social media and stuff. It was like just a few months ago, or I don't know, like a little while ago, that I was just asking her, I was like, do you remember the ghost? And she's like, yeah, and she kind of like rehashed it with me, and like, you know, and typing and stuff, and I was like, so, okay, it's almost validating. I mean, obviously my brother still remembers it too, but it's like, it's validating that my brother and I, we talk about it, and we're big believers, but we didn't, it's like that validation, that you didn't recreate your own history, or you didn't like change your history in your mind, and you just like, created this story. My friend, who I hadn't spoken to like 10 years, hadn't spoke to in depth in like 10 years, because, we grow up, go to college, everything changes, and, she remembered in the same details that I do and my brother does, and it was validating. But it's just crazy because you hear the ghost stories, and all the ghost stories, everything always happens at night, 3 a.m., midnight, when it's like pitch black out and nobody has the sense to turn on light. This happened in the middle of the day. So, it was my best ghost story. I should get to eating because my food's going to get cold. Yeah, so, I would love to know. I'm a believer in ghosts, although I am a skeptic, but I still do believe, because I know my own experiences, but I would love to know if you believe in ghosts, and if you have any ghost stories. I love hearing people's ghost stories, or, something that they think happened, or not think happened, something that happened to them. I love hearing stories like that. So, but okay, that's the reason why I'm going to tell this story, though, because I flew back to Atlanta, and, I was tired, and so I took a nap, and then I just had all these dreams about the Georgia house, and it was like the ghosts were in my dreams. It was a like crazy vivid dream, like the ghosts, or whatever, like the house was saying, come, come, come. So I was telling my friend about it, and they were like, yeah, you should not go back to the house, because the house is probably calling and beckoning to you. I don't openly talk about like my ghost life, but I told my friend this because it's like I took this nap and I had this dream about the Georgia house, and they're like, yeah, do not go back. There's probably a reason why, maybe you have some sort of psyche type connection with like the house or the ghost and something, but something's beckoning you, and the fact that you experienced all these things for like years, and even after we moved out, like, the house has never been able to keep, we put it up for sale, and the house doesn't stay with the same owner for longer than 2 years. Like, people, they move out, and I have a feeling it's because it's haunted, but nobody wants to probably talk about it. So, part of me wishes I could go back and just like go buy my old house, the haunted house, but I don't know if I want to deal with whatever's in there, because it is weird, like really weird. This was so good. Who would have thought coleslaw on a hot dog would be so good? But it is. But yeah, my dream about the Georgia house. It's good that I'm only here for a day. After I eat all my food, I'm basically going to head back to the airport and go home. Just like a quick trip. But it's like just weird. Shake. Drinking a creamsicle. It's so good. And so, yeah, so anyways, cool story. It's not even Halloween time in the ghost stories, but it's only because I'm here, where the Georgia house is. And it's in Georgia. And I wanted to I wish there was a way you could prove it or validate it. We lived there for years and we were aware of the ghosts or whatever. Something was in the house, and it wasn't always evil, but sometimes it was. Creepy. But we would catch EVPs, you'd hear voices, lights would flicker, you'd hear footsteps all the time when you know there's no one else in the house. Yeah, sorry, timing. But yeah, you'd hear the footsteps like clear as day, and it was like footsteps. That was my footstep impression. I want to go back. Actually, like a ghost hunter to go back and go to the haunted house. But there's like a show on Netflix, The Haunting of Hill House. Love that show. Like everybody in it is just amazing. And when we watched that show, we all looked at each other like, that's the Georgia house. I mean, when you have friends that come over, like, so you have friends that come over, or we had like, the friend had like a child, and the child would come over all the time, and when that child is starting to get affected by whatever's in your house, like, she came back one time, and she was like, I had a bad dream about the house, and we're like, yeah, okay, and she's like, no, it's in the bathroom, and it's that plant in the bathroom. She had a dream about like the plant in the bathroom. Like, okay, don't worry about it, it's just a plant, you're fine, you're only like 3 or 4 years old, you're just little, and you don't have to go into that bathroom, go to the other bathroom. Well, she was playing ball, like with a little ball, and for whatever reason that day, like shortly after she had the dream, she told us, that ball just kept rolling into the bathroom, and she would sit there and like stand outside of it and scream and not want to go in. She'd come get us and like, well, maybe she didn't say like, yeah, she would just like, she'd come get us and like, come go get the ball, and we were just like, stop throwing the ball in there. She's like, I didn't throw it in there. But you know, you like listen, you don't listen to kids sometimes, but you should. Yeah. But so then later, now that she's a little older, I've asked her like, do you remember that? She's like, yes, I remember. And I asked her to draw what she saw in the plant in her dream, you know. So maybe I'll be able to find that copy of it, and I'll flash it on like the video so you can see what this little girl drew. I mean, it's compelling. I mean, because why would this little kid, I mean, the kid has no reason why. It's not like we talked about the spirits or whatever with the kid. So, it's just interesting, like, you know, it's just weird. Little, like, lots of things like that, but like some creepier, some not so creepy. But my apparition story is the best one. Oh, this is the double, or, no, this is the chili cheese dog. I mean, chili cheese hamburger. And get my food a little bit more aesthetic over here. My Varsity. There. I mean, it's good, but like the chili, I don't know if I'm feeling the chili so much. So the chili, it's like kind of like just really gritty. Not gritty, like dog food. It tastes good, but like the texture, as if I know what dog food tastes like. This reminds me of, I guess. At least some of this I can save them. But I kind of accomplished my goal of, I was like, I'm going to go there and I'm going to order one of everything. I'm going to take one bite of everything. So I guess I should probably take one bite of everything before filling up my stomach with like everything that I don't want to eat. So yeah. Take one bite of everything. Because that was my goal. So I'm going to do it. Because I accomplished my goals. So I'm going to go get her. Okay. This is the double chili burger. Where else I want to go and eat, which I know is going to totally kill my stomach, is the Waffle House. I don't know Waffle House. This made like, I remember going there a lot when I was a little kid or like a teenager. And it was always so gross because it's like so greasy. So you always know you're going to get like a stomachache because it's just not normal to eat food that greasy. So. Right, this is the chili cheese hot dog, and it does have mustard in it. I don't know if you guys can see. I don't know if it'll focus. No, it never does. So. I'm getting full. So, I think my favorite thing was the onion rings. I think it was like really good. They're not like super crispy, but they're like soft enough and sweet enough, and the dough, it just tastes really good. And this is like their orange drink. It's kind of like the McDonald's orange juice, or like the orange like high C. I think the milkshake's better. Well, not milkshake, but like orange cream shake. It's like really sweet, milky kind of. Okay, what did I not take a bite of? Well, this is a slaw dog, which I still have this crundle left right here. Well, I said I was going to take one bite of everything, so here it goes. I'm going to put cheese on it. Nacho cheese. Oh my god. The cheese like makes it so good. They should put it like in everything. Oh, spilling everywhere. Hopefully when I was telling my ghost story, I didn't have much food on my face like always. It's really so awkward. Alright, I'm full. I took one bite of everything. Now I'm gonna go finish packing and head back home to LA. My flight out, I was sleeping, so I was gonna make a video of me eating airplane food, but I fell asleep, and sleeping was more important than the airplane food. Because if you have airplane food once, it's all kind of the same. Sometimes chicken, sometimes better, sometimes steak. Steak's not so good on the airplane, but alright. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I mean, I'm having fun making these videos. I hope you guys are liking watching them. And yeah, just follow, subscribe. Where should I eat next? I do like to travel a lot, and I will fly wherever just to go eat something because I just am like that. And yeah. Alright, thank you so much, guys. I'm so full. I can barely move now because there's like all this. This is really fattening, but alright, bye. Thank you.